What's going on there, YouTube? It is another hot rainy day in the Airstream, and just want to encourage you all to subscribe to the channel if you're watching this content. About 80% of the people viewing this content are not subscribed, so if you want to, kindly hit the subscribe button, follow along on the journey. It will not always be Airstream build outs. There's going to be some travel and maybe some purchasing of property and tiny house build eventually, but first travel. So it's hot, it's rainy here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's humid, so just bear with me. But I'm going to give you a quick look at what I have going on today. So here's where I'm at with the counter, and still got to sand that, paint it. Everything else is kind of primered except for the new additional cabinets I'm adding on. And I got the butcher block cut out for the Furrion oven, and I'm gonna do cabinets there and then 3 cabinets right here. So 1 cabinet underneath and then 3 cabinets here. This cabinet is the bottom cabinet for the bathroom vanity. I'm getting started back on that and the extra piece of butcher block that I cut off here for the extension. I'm going to drop down a little bit, build the desk just a little bit lower to kind of give it some dynamic and sort of make it feel like it's perhaps a little bit separate. We'll see how that goes. And started screwing the Schluter backer board for the pebble stone I'm going to put on there. I finally got my screws and washers, but this stuff is basically like the future of shower systems. It is styrofoam, so it is no comparison to the Kerdi board. The Kerdi board was super duper heavy. It's like basically a concrete board, and then you tile over it and all your cement. Now I didn't want to add 300 or 400 pounds in the back just for a shower wall, so I went with the new Schluter shower system. It's got membranes on both sides, so it's expensive. It's a little hard to find, but I did find it and highly recommend it so far. I'm going to put a piece on that wall as well. I got the wheel well primed. These aren't final coats. This white is just a primer from Sherwin-Williams, but it's starting to come together a little bit, and it kind of freaked me out. Like, I've been used to all this room, and now I walk in and it's like, ooh, you know, it seems you know, it's closing in a little bit, but that's also a good thing. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll just stay tuned. But I'm really happy with the first cabinet in the kitchen. But I'm pretty excited so far with the turnout of the first cabinet in the kitchen, where the oven and the refrigerator are. So let's get back to work. It looks like a bomb went off in this place. Man. What's going on there, YouTube? Another day, $1 less. Yesterday, the past couple days, I have been getting bombarded with rain. And it's like sporadic rain. So as soon as you set up, probably got toothpaste in my beard, no big deal. As soon as you get set up, cut what you need to cut, or in the middle of, it starts pouring sheets of rain on you. So it's been really hard to do a lot of things that I needed to get done. And the past couple of days I have been working strictly in the Airstream, lots of sanding, lots of painting, not shooting a lot of video for that reason. I've just it's just been so much on the cabinet building is one thing, working with the expensive wood and such, but to be sanding and painting in such a small space with everything strung out, and plus with the camera, you know, this is expensive setup, so not really trying to have it around a bunch of sanding, paint, and wood. But with that being said, I'll give you the quick rundown of what I have been doing. So using birch, and I'm doing 1/2-inch drawers and doors in the bathroom, and 3/4 the rest of the kitchen cabinets. And I've put 2 coats of the Extreme Bond primer on everything. And one of the most important deals on this is what I have been doing, is sanding the birch first with 220 grit sandpaper, and then primering it once, letting it dry, sanding that with 220, basically in between each coat. And then finding what kind of spots I need to use wood filler in. I let this dry overnight and it's turning out really nice. Covered up the cabinet, the butcher block countertop, so I have some sort of workstation, because like I said, I have been working in here to avoid the rain. But we have a beautiful day. It feels like it's about 70 degrees today, so hopefully I will be able to make some cuts outside. And I'm waiting on a few drawer slides to come in. I don't know when those are going to be to really move forward, but I'm going to work on the bathroom vanity today and go ahead and try to get those 2 cabinets taken care of. And I'll have double doors on the left side of the vanity and 2 drawers on the right. Alright, hey there. It has been one long day, and of course it just started raining on me again, but had a pretty good day throughout weather-wise. So I'm just give you a quick update on what I did today. So I trimmed out some of the refrigerator portion of the cabinet, and that's the bottom drawer for the back vanity. I trimmed out the desk, the work area. That's what I'm doing there. Trimmed out that piece over there, filled the holes, and voila, we are starting to get some action here finally. So put the soft close doors on there, and it's got soft close drawer slides as well, which I think are pretty cool. And filled the holes, put a second coat of paint on all of that, or primer, not paint. Added the piece there, so have to fill that in. I still got to add another one going across in between the 2 drawers. I know that doesn't sound like much, but that was a all-day deal. I mean, that was a lot of sanding, a lot of primering. I'm sure there's some other stuff that I did, but I don't know. Just trying to think. A lot of touching up, a lot of trimming out, primer-wise. Second coat of primer, prep for paint. So didn't record a lot. It's cool. It's all good. I sort of enjoy my day. and try not to be too repetitive. But I thank you all for tuning in, and make sure you hit the like button if you like the content. If you're building a van out, or a tiny house, or an Airstream, RV, whatever, and you have questions, feel free to hit me up. Shoot a comment down the comment section. It's all the same stuff basically, so I'll be more than happy to help you out. And just like the video, share it to a group, your friends, whatever. Subscribe to the channel, it all helps out, even comments. So that being said, until next time, peace.